What's going on, everybody? I just went checked the mail, had a package. Figured we'll do a little live unboxing. Well, not really live, but we'll do an unboxing and first impressions because I got a package in the mail from Kingdom Fragrances. I'm pretty excited about it. Stay tuned. So as you can see, I'm on the back patio. When I did my Marshalls video, you guys seem to like to switch up, so I think I'll just switch it up here and there. I'm sure it's getting kind of boring looking at that same background, so we'll switch it up. Obviously, next video will probably be in there, but let's cut this bad boy open. Ah, packaging peanuts. And what's in the box? The new Coach Blue. And got a nice little note from Steve thanking me for my support. Thank you for your support, Steve. And for those of you that might be interested in this fragrance or many other heavily discounted fragrances, make sure to check out Kingdom Fragrances down below, as well as Steve's channel, Fragrance Fanatic, which is also linked. Let's bust this box open. And here we have it, Coach Blue, the big 100 ml bottle. So I do have the original. I do have Coach Platinum as well. I know Matt over at Georgia Gent, initially he wasn't a real big fan of this, but as he started wearing it, he started really finding an affinity for it, which was kind of the situation I had with Polo Red EDP, the newest release in Polo Red line from this year. So let's give it a couple of sprays and see what I think about it. Two good sprays. Definitely loving that blue gradient design, blue to clear. Definitely like it. Ooh, I smell it. Very familiar. It's very familiar. I think it's that absinthe. Because it's a very sharp citrus up top. Very pleasing, don't get me wrong. It's synthetic. You gotta like a synthetic fragrance, which, you know, that's most designers. Yeah, it has kind of a generic smell, citrusy, sharp, but pleasant, very pleasant. If you don't have a bunch of fragrances like this, this might be a good pickup. I actually did not check and see what Steve's selling them for, but based on what Steve sells everything else for, I'm sure it's just as good as Fragrance Net with coupon code or better. It's usually the case. Yeah, I can see this being a pretty strong compliment getter because the other two coaches, Coach for Men and Coach Platinum, they're definitely strong compliment getters as well. I'm digging this. This does smell really, really good. Let's check out that atomizer. Pretty good mist. Yeah, I'm digging this opening. Strong absinthe note. I'm trying to think what else, what other fragrance I have that has absinthe in it. I know I have two other fragrances that are strong. It's familiar. It's a familiar smell. And it's a very blue smell, but a citrusy blue fragrance, one that's more citrus dominant than it is on the Ambroxan and like Cypriol oil or a lot of woods and stuff like that, which I'm sure there's some woods in the dry down on this, but yeah, I'm definitely digging it. It's a lot of citrus. I'm sure there's some, I haven't looked at the note breakdown. I do know there's absinthe in it. I'm sure there's some sort of ambergris or some form of Ambroxan in here. All the coaches have it, and it definitely comes off that way. It's definitely got a little bit of an Ambroxan, kind of salty aquatic type of smell. Kind of hiding in the background. It's not overpowering. It's mostly that absinthe and some citrus up top that I'm really getting, but definitely smells like a really, really good compliment getting, versatile type of fragrance. Geared for the summertime for sure. So not too bad. Once again, Steve, thanks for sending this out. I do appreciate it. I will be giving this some more wear over the next week or so. Probably do a full review because I definitely enjoy my Coach fragrances. I just recently wore Coach for Men last week, as a matter of fact. So definitely my style of fragrance. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I really am akin to, florals, spices, and blue fragrances, and this is definitely more on the light blue side. of blue fragrances. This is very, very fresh. Yeah, I'm digging it. So, Coach Blue. First impressions, this is definitely a winner. Well, that was my unboxing and first impressions of Coach Blue, the newest release from 2020 from the Coach line for men. And until next time, do me a real quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have already got your nose on this? Very, very pleasing smell. It's not a mold-breaking DNA. It's not veering off the path of a lot of light blue style fragrances, but it definitely changes it up and molds well into the Coach for Men line, because it doesn't smell exactly like Coach for Men, and it definitely doesn't smell like Coach Platinum. That's much sweeter and fruitier. This is more sharp and sharp citrus and fresh. Definitely digging the way this smells. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Coach Blue and you give it a spray now, who knows? You might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.
This is not a drill.
Repeat.